This is gonna be the best 5 minutes of my week.
Des,
welcome!
Finally,
I
we
know.
have Desereat on the show
Yes,
today.
we're so excited that you're finally here.
It's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Des, if you recall, many episodes ago, in the very beginning, we had some of our youth leaders on the show and asked them some questions like, who's the worst driver, and things like that. And unfortunately, Des was the answer to most of the questions. But she was also not here to defend herself.
Right.
So
today is your moment.
Right, my moment
You
to
finally
shine.
get to see those clips
The
and
rebuttal.
defend yourself.
How you been?
I'm good. School's been super crazy with my schedule and stuff, but since I'm always in San Antonio when
Yes,
when
you are.
all this happens,
Yeah, she
Always
always
in
runs
San
off.
Antonio.
I'm like
Never here.
I always miss like the important days, and I'm like, it's okay.
Well, we're
Next
glad
time.
you're not in San Antonio.
Right.
We're glad you're in Brownsville, and we're glad you're here.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
Good to be here.
So we're going to give Des a chance to review some video clips from the show and give her the opportunity to defend herself a little bit from the slanderous claims that were made against her. So,
Yes.
you ready to watch some clips?
Ready
Okay,
as
let's
I'll
do it.
ever be.
Sounds good. Who's the biggest baby about being injured?
Ay. Too easy. Desiree.
I would have to say probably Des.
Des. For sure.
Not the biggest baby. Just saying.
Des Rivera.
Gets it.
Zuri.
Cindy!
Who is more likely to die in an unfortunate water park accident?
Oh, poor Des. Honey, I'm so sorry.
Des.
Desiree, she won't survive.
Cindy again!
I'm sorry.
Oddly. It's okay. Probably be true.
Ay, pobrecita Des.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
I love how everyone's like, so sorry, Des.
Everybody's all apologetic. Is the worst driver?
George and Des.
Desiree.
George is the worst driver too, guys, just saying.
We were actually almost in a car crash recently. A couple.
Okay. We need to explain that one.
So, Des, tell us about the driving incident that Zuri was referencing. Tell us about that story.
Okay, we were getting out of youth, and usually we go out to eat. Some of us, like just the youth leaders, or sometimes the students as well.
Right.
And we were on our way to Pizza Hut, but I had to go home early. So I decided to just drop off Zuri. And I was like, okay, I'll drop off Zuri. So I picked up food for him because he didn't want Pizza Hut for some reason. We picked up something else, and then I was on my way to drop him off, and I was just gonna stay for like about 5 minutes, not long, right? And then when we were on Ruben Torres, I turned left to kind of like get on, like to kind of do a U-turn to go to Pizza Hut. And instead of doing the U-turn, I just kept going straight into another street. And I was like, okay, it's okay, we'll get there, you know? And Zuri was like already starting to like hyperventilate and panic. And I'm like, dude, calm down, it's okay. And then I keep on driving, and I'm just like, okay, oh, maybe I should just get back in this lane. And I kind of make these fast decisions in my head without telling anyone. And I kind of started merging back on the road, but I didn't realize there was a car already next to me. Yeah, and then Zuri, I just heard him yelling the whole time, car. And I'm like, he started crying and all that stuff. And I'm like, Zuri, calm down. It wasn't that big of a deal. He didn't cry, but he almost did.
So, Des, since you have been such a good sport about everything this whole time, we decided you deserved a little treat. So, today we are going to be eating some Valentine's candies, and we are going to decide which one we think is the best.
What do you think, Des? Like off the top, what do you think?
Okay, so I'm not a
Untasted.
fan of peanut butter.
Okay.
So Reese's Pieces off the table.
And she's not a fan of caramel. So, we pretty much bought the worst candies for you to try today.
Okay, honestly, the box of chocolates is like a hidden mystery, like what's in there. So like
The
Right,
surprise.
because there are good
Surprise?
ones, right? Like,
Yeah.
some of them are way better
yeah,
than other ones. So,
yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna have
we'll
to
save
go.
that one for
Yeah.
last then. So, I guess let's start with the conversation heart.
Do you have a conversation while eating the hearts?
Do you?
No, because no one ever gives me them.
Aww.
Oh, nobody gives you conversation.
See, and they're totally different now. Like back in the day.
What about Cindy?
They actually had things you could have a
Cindy's too
conversation
busy.
about, but
I
Well,
feel like they all
hard.
taste the same.
oh, they don't taste the same.
Really?
No.
No,
My
they're all-
favorite
they're
ones
all
are the
different.
yellow. The yellow ones are my
They're all
favorite.
different.
Did these get bigger? Didn't these have smaller ones?
Yeah, if you leave them in the bag, they grow. Oh, no, I'm
No.
kidding. Yes,
So
they sell
make,
bigger ones.
They make big ones. These are the small ones. I used to only buy the big ones, and now the big ones taste bad, but the
Yeah.
little ones
The
are
little
good.
ones taste good. Because the big ones are softer, right?
Different.
See, I like
been
the
a
peach
long time
ones.
since I've had
Okay, I mean
conversation.
that's pretty good.
So
I got a pretty fair idea of what the other ones. I don't like the minty ones.
no. So I like yellow, you like orange, and Des thinks they all taste the same. Okay. Our Dove chocolates with caramel.
Now I'm picky about chocolate. I tend to eat higher end, darker chocolate. I don't know.
These here?
Are these all the same?
Yeah.
right?
No, look at here.
These are all the
I'll save
same.
that one for later.
Oh, here, this one has a T. You can have this
Oh,
one.
look at that.
That's
Okay.
for you.
That's a V for victory.
I love y'all.
Oh. Okay.
So are you gonna save some of these and take them to Cindy, or are you gonna eat them all yourself in the car?
Honestly,
Does Cindy deserve some of these after all that she said about you on the
honestly,
show?
yes. She's my number one
Y'all
actor
still tight?
Aw, so sweet.
Yep.
BFF?
For life. Hamster.
These are good.
Yeah, these are better than I expected them to be.
They're not as good as the dark chocolate, but they're
No.
good.
If
They were all out
salted
of the dark
caramel,
chocolate, yeah.
it'd be pretty sweet.
No, not a fan of this one.
No, it's
Not
not for
your
you.
jam?
Nope.
So,
If
next.
the little kisses are my favorite. Above all those.
Just so you guys know, if you eat tacos for lunch and then you eat candy, you should make sure you wash your hands really thoroughly so that your candy doesn't taste like the onion that was on your fingers. Just throwing that out there.
So,
The tacos
Don't
were
have
great.
an onion taco.
here.
Oh my
It's a
God.
heart for us to share. They're huge.
Oh, she gets a whole one, right?
Yeah.
Because COVID.
Okay.
Or just
You
because.
can just
Yeah,
take the
I'm
whole
gonna get it.
package.
Ooh, it's got Reese's Pieces
It's got
in it too.
Reese's Pieces in. Now, I'm a little disappointed because
Yeah, I'm
the
definitely gonna like
package
this the
made
best.
it look like the Reese's
I know.
Pieces just fall out of it. Like it's
There's
one of
like
those
two, right?
filled cakes where the candy just
Yeah.
explodes out of it. This is like one. I have one.
If you really
Reese's
hate it,
Pieces.
you don't like it or like you hate it? Because like I'll
These
eat it
look
for
like
you.
a heart.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's like
It looks like
It's a
it looks
pretty
like
sad heart.
it's okay.
it looks like if somebody
Don't say that. So what do you think? Is that better than the Dove?
Yeah.
Better than?
To be honest, yeah.
I think it's better than the Dove. Too.
Yeah.
But is it better than your conversation hearts?
No.
Last but not
so
least,
far.
the heart of mystery.
Anyone
Don't
you
pick
like.
the caramel one since you don't like caramel.
How do I know if they have caramel?
Well,
You
see,
just-
that's what
it's
I was
a
saying.
surprise.
See, so to me, that's a strike for it. Because when I open the
Oh
Reese's
no!
pack,
Look, it says it on the bottom of the box.
when
it
I
says
open the
it.
Reese's pack,
I
I know
already
what I'm
touched
getting.
it. I'll try it.
Whitman's getting in her throat. Makes you talk like a cowboy.
You don't.
Oh,
like
she got a caramel. Oh, see,
That would.
see?
That's like the best one in the box.
That's the best one in the box, except if
Yeah.
you're Des.
Except if you're
Not
Des.
for me.
Okay.
Very chocolatey.
Okay, so which one do you think is number one?
Is
Des?
that better than the Reese's?
Okay, this one is really good. That one's from this box.
Yeah.
Right. And that's your jam. So you're saying
Yeah.
like number one on this is like
So
your favorite.
now, do
That's
you
my
like
number
this
one.
better than the conversation hearts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Des is saying number one, and then what's your second one? What's your second
The
one?
Reese's.
And we're actually doing this all backwards.
No.
This is number one.
Okay, so number one.
Number
That's
two.
Then the Reese's.
Number three is
then
Reese's.
the Dove last.
Number four is Dove.
Wow.
That surprises me. I did not think that
I
was
did not
going to
see
be
that
the
coming.
case. So, thanks
There
for
you have it. Des,
enjoying all of this candy with us.
and she can take the Whitman sampler or what's left of it
Oh yes,
home. You can take all of it home if you want to,
Take it
honestly.
all home?
because we don't need to eat it.
Share it with Cindy or whoever.
My dad will probably like eat all
Your
of
dad
the
will kill it.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Probably not the candy. I'll eat the candy.
Nice. Guys, thanks for watching the episode this week. Thanks again, Des, for being on the show. We're so glad to
Yes, you're the
finally get
best.
you here. Thanks for liking and subscribing to our channel. We got anything else to tell the kids?
No. See you next time.
That's it. Nice.